Welcome to today's podcast. We're diving into a fascinating topic, the lion, courage, and leadership. From ancient Egypt to medieval Europe, the lion has been a symbol of bravery, strength, and authority. It's amazing how this majestic creature has influenced leadership concepts throughout history.
Definitely. The lion symbolism is so powerful, right? In ancient Egypt, the lion represented kingship and strength, often depicted in the form of gods and pharaohs. It wasn't just about physical might, but also about being a protector and ruler with wisdom. What do you think made the lion such a powerful symbol back then?
That's a great point. I think the lion's presence in nature, its confidence, fearlessness, and leadership within the animal kingdom naturally made it a perfect metaphor for rulers. It's like the lion was a living example of what a great leader should embody: strength, courage, and the ability to command respect. What about in medieval Europe? The lion was a pretty prominent figure in coats of arms and royal emblems.
Exactly. In medieval Europe, the lion was often used to signify noble families or royalty. It was seen as a symbol of divine protection and courage in battle. I find it interesting that these symbols of leadership weren't just about power, they were also about moral authority. The lion was not just a beast of war, but also a protector of justice and righteousness. How do you think this connects with how we view leadership today?
That's the key, isn't it? We often associate leadership with someone who has the strength to stand firm, but also the heart to lead with compassion. The lion, as a symbol, teaches us to balance power with responsibility. A true leader, like the lion, doesn't just fight for themselves, but also for the greater good of their people. In today's world, we need leaders who embody both courage and integrity.
Right. It's the idea of leading with heart. A lion leads the pride with authority, but also with care for the group's well-being. I think that's a great lesson for modern leadership. Sometimes we focus so much on achieving success that we forget about the importance of leading with empathy. What do you think are some modern-day leaders who reflect that lion-like quality?
That's an interesting thought. Well, someone like Nelson Mandela comes to mind. He showed incredible courage in the face of adversity, but he also had the wisdom to lead with compassion and a focus on unity. He embodied the strength of the lion, not just in battle, but in the way he navigated the complexities of his country's struggles. He didn't just lead through power, he led through heart.
Absolutely. And I think we're seeing more and more leaders today who recognize the importance of empathy and vulnerability in leadership. It's a shift from the traditional tough leader mindset to someone who is both strong and emotionally intelligent. It's amazing how the lion's legacy can still inspire us today.
I couldn't agree more. The lion symbolism isn't just a relic of the past, it's something we can all draw inspiration from in our personal and professional lives. Whether we're leading a team, a family, or even just standing up for what's right, the lion reminds us that leadership is about more than just strength. It's about leading with purpose, courage, and integrity.
Well said. It's a timeless message. And as we wrap up today's discussion, I think the real question is, how can we, in our own lives, bring that lion-like leadership into our everyday actions? How can we lead with courage and compassion in the challenges we face?
That's something to ponder for sure. Leadership isn't just about titles or positions, but about how we show up every day, strong, brave, and ready to lead with heart. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope our conversation sparked some inspiration for your own leadership journey.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Keep leading with courage, and we'll see you next time.